Okay, today we're going to solve quadratic equations by factoring, and I'm going to give you two examples. The first one is v squared minus 3v minus 4 equals 0. Alright, my middle term is negative 3, my last term is negative 4. So I need two numbers that will multiply to negative 4 and add to negative 3. Well, that's pretty simple. Negative 4 and 1. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. So now I'm ready to write out v minus 4 times v plus 1 equals 0. Okay, now it's factored. I set each to 0. v minus 4 equals 0. v plus 1 equals 0. Now I isolate the variable, plus 4, v equals 4, that's one solution. v plus 1, minus 1, minus 1, v equals negative 1. That's my second solution. So I factored, set it to 0, and I got my two solutions. So let's do another one. 5b squared minus 2b minus 7 equals 0. Okay, if I remember from quadratics, this is my a term and this is my c term. I'm going to use the AC method by multiplying 5 times negative 7, that's negative 35, and my middle term is negative 2. So I need two numbers that will multiply to negative 35 and add to negative 2. So if I think negative 7 and 5, if I think about it, negative 7 will multiply to negative 7 times 5 is negative 35. Negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2. Now the way I write it, I still have to factor it. 5b squared plus 5b minus 7b minus 7 equals 0. Now I factor. 5b will factor out. b plus 1. 7 will factor out, or negative 7 will factor out. b plus 1 equals 0. Now remembering what we do with these when we factor, 5b minus 7, that's 1, times b plus 1 equals 0. We combine these two terms and we use one of these. They're both the same. B plus 1 equals 0. And if you were to multiply them, it would end up with your original 5b squared minus 2b minus 7. Okay, now I set them to 0. 5b minus 7 equals 0. b plus 1 equals 0. Now I isolate the variable, plus 7, 5b equals 7. Now I divide 5. I'm going to leave it at 7/5. b equals 7/5. That's one of my solutions. Now b plus 1, isolate the variable, minus 1, b equals negative 1. Those are my two solutions. So with this equation, I used the AC method. I multiplied both of the coefficients to get negative 35. The middle term is negative 2, the middle coefficient. And when I wrote this, I wrote it so I could easily factor 5b squared plus 5b, that easily factors, minus 7b minus 7 equals 0. Alright, so that's two examples of how to use factoring for solving quadratic equations. Alright, that's it for today.